Today we're going to talk about a pen by this brand, Monteverde, and I'm really enjoying this brand. It makes affordable pens, and so far I've not been disappointed by any of their products. And we will be talking about the Monteverde Prima today. Prima means one, and that's quite cool. It's the #1 pen. The box, I enjoy it. Monteverde, highly reflective, as you can see. It says, a world of luxury and innovation. Luxury and innovation, you see. I can't open it. Open up. Open up! I'm very calm and relaxed. Out come 2 sheets of paper. Hit myself in the head there. Cartridge fill instructions and all that stuff. This looks quite fascinating. Looks like someone cut it. Okay. Prima fountain pen, how to fill it, and that kind of stuff. You know this kind of stuff. Then we have this, a little sheet of information. Monteverde, and that is quite cool, makes refills, ink refills for a lot of pens. I'm guessing almost any pen in the world, both ballpoints, rollerballs, gel refills, or other refills, which is fine liner. They make fountain pen cartridges, standard international, standard large. They even make Lamy cartridges. So I mean, obviously not Lamy, but cartridges that will fit Lamy pens. You can check out the color range. I think that's pretty cool. That, you know, because Lamy has what, like 6 colors or something, I believe, and they have 12, and then assorted neon yellow, neon orange, so you can buy a lot more colors for your Lamy pen, for example, if you think that's interesting. The box, I like these boxes. Simple, feels a little bit like, I don't know, fake leather or something. Again, has that Monteverde logo on there. The world of luxury and innovation. It opens up to reveal the pen. Here we have the pen, I'll come back to that in a sec. You can take out this bit of the box, and out comes a little cardboard box with cartridges. Now, I think this looks like it could hold about 6, and it does in fact hold 2. Probably a black one, yeah, a black one and a blue one, which is what I seem to remember from the Invincia, I think. But pretty cool that you get some cartridges along with your pen. If you don't have any bottled ink, you can write straight away, which is cool. So here we have the pen. I'm going to tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and I'll do a writing sample. But before I do that, I'll cover the parts of the pen. On top of the cap, we have the White Mountain Range. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It's the same mountain range you see right there. A sort of stylized icon. I like that. Now we have this black thing. We have the clip, a center band, barrel tapered nicely with a small lip there, I guess to keep the cap in place when posting, and a black end. The first time I saw these, I thought a little bit of a kid's pen. Maybe not entirely, I wasn't maybe entirely justified in thinking so, but because of these ends and the way it's shaped. Now, I have seriously revised my opinion, so don't worry. Let's go on with the clip. There's no detail on the clip, no words or anything, just the clip. The clip is very tight. It's really giving me trouble to open it up this far. So I don't really like that, because when you try to put it onto something, you really have to do your best. Interestingly enough, because of the shape, it does work. So although it's extremely tight, I don't think it's going to rip your shirt pocket off, but still, I would be a little careful when using this. Again, the shape is quite cool. Okay, then we have a little chrome colored band, then a black band, and then the center band, which simply says Monteverde USA in this font, which I think is nice, a little playful. I like that. Chrome, reflective, nice. Now we have this material, an acrylic, I'm assuming, which I think is quite cool. I try to show you a somewhat more high-res version of that in the writing sample I'll do later on. They come in a bunch of finishes. Tiger's Eye is quite nice. It's it's difficult to choose. I chose this one because it's called brown, and so am I. So I thought that would be kind of fun. An interesting pen. Open it up. You get the section. The section is quite long. Not extremely long, but relatively long, I'd say, and I like that. That really makes for a pleasant grip. The threads to hold the cap in place, a little sharp, but because the section is so long, you really don't feel them at all. At least I don't. Then we have this bit of chrome colored flare with a lip there, so it's a tapered section and it flares out a bit. Nice, I like that. A nib, good size, again has that mountain range on it. I know you can't see that, but it's there. Again, it says Monteverde and Monteverde USA. The mountain range is on there twice. Something I really like about these Monteverde nibs is that they have a little circle like this with the mountain range in it, but they also have that line, which you could, it's a mountain range. You could also see it to represent a stock exchange or something. It's just a nice line, and it goes through the breather hole, which is quite cool. This is a geeky thing, but it's quite nice that they did that, which gives a pretty nice, it's etched in there, pretty cool look. I like that. Okay, the nib and feed. I haven't tried. I'm assuming these are friction fit. That is the case on my Monteverde Invincia stylus, so I think it's going to be the same case here. The section itself, just plastic, black smooth plastic. I don't find it slippery at all, so that's nice. Then we have the barrel. Unscrew it, reveal the converter. This is a Monteverde converter, came along with the pen. It is not a screw-in type, I thought. Oh wait, it is a screw-in type. Good thing that I checked that. A screw-in type converter, always nice because that means you won't accidentally pull it out or something. Fits in very snugly, so that's good. And there we go. I'll screw that up, and I'll close that up and put the cap on. And here you go. I think it's a very nice pen. So what do I like about it? What do I not like about it? Well, there's a couple of things I really like. I really like the finish. I think it's really nice. It's an acrylic. It's not so spectacular that we've never seen this before, but it's nice. It really has some nice marbling to it. It has a decent shape, a decent nice when texture is not the right word, but nice pattern in it. I like that. I like the overall shape of the pen, nicely tapered here, simple. That kit pen thought is really eliminated. Thankfully, it's not a narrow, thin, elongated section or something, so that's good. It's nice. It posts well. You have a very decently sized pen when you post, and even if you don't post, you have a very decent pen. So that's nice. Fills up very easily, no problems there. One thing I did experience the first time when I wrote is that every now and then a big blob of ink would just fall from the feed. I've already recorded the writing sample for this video, and I didn't have the problem then. So I guess it's just after filling, maybe I should have wiped it off a bit more extensively or something. That's not really an issue. So, any stuff I don't like about the pen? Well, it's quite cool. This material is slightly translucent, so you can sort of see the nib inside just a little bit. You can definitely see the section in there, which is quite nice. It may have been a little bit bigger. It's not a huge pen, but I don't think it's a bad size either. One thing that I'm not too sure about is the black bits at the end. I think it would have been very cool if that would have been the same material as used for the cap and barrel. But that's only a small aesthetic thing, and I'm really not distracted by it or anything. It's just something that I thought I'd mention. Apart from that, the nib is steel. I got it in a broad nib. It's very smooth, very pleasant to use, very little feedback from the paper. I'll show you that in the writing sample, of course. So in all, I think it's a very nice pen. It's quite affordable, and it looks cool, and it's pleasant to use. So that's all there's to it. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so here we go with the Monteverde Prima. I think this camera does a much better job at capturing the beauty of the finish of this pen. So I just wanted to show you that. Let's go and do a bit of writing. We are talking about the Monteverde Prima. The nib is broad, and the ink, for the love of me, I cannot... Oh, I remember. Diamine, of course. Ancient copper. I thought that would go well with the finish of the pen. Okay. The nib glides effortlessly across the paper, very little resistance, very pleasant to the touch. This is very pleasant to write with. I enjoy it. Maybe let's do some fast writing, see how the feed keeps up. I don't see any skipping, I don't see any hard starts or weird stuff. Looks pretty good to me. Maybe we should have a look at some line variation, flexibility. I'll start with no pressure. So we seem to be able to get out quite a bit of nice line variation, which is not bad at all. Okay, let's check out the wetness of the pen. We have decided it is smooth, but is it also wet? That was wet, funny. Quite so, not extremely so. And you know, that's pretty much all there's to it. You see some nice shading here, so the nib can do that. I think I've shown you everything I need to show you about this pen. So there you have it. A pen that's very pleasant to use, the Monteverde Prima. I like the finish, I like the pen. I hope this was useful, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.